You feel stuck, don't you? Like no matter how many hours you study, nothing sticks. You watch movies and hear a blur of words you can't catch. You freeze when someone asks you something simple. You feel embarrassed, frustrated, tired. And worst of all, you're starting to believe that maybe this just isn't for you. But here's something you need to know. You're not alone. Thousands of people have stood exactly where you are right now. They cried in silence. They almost gave up. But then something changed. Not their intelligence, not their accent, their mindset. Learning English isn't about being perfect. It's about getting back up one more time. It's about trusting the process, even when the results seem invisible. You've come too far to quit now. Because that frustration, it's proof that you care. That confusion, it's part of learning. Every time you mess up, your brain is getting closer to fluency. This isn't the end of your journey. This is the turning point. Right now, this is the chapter where most people give up, but not you. Because you're still here, still trying, still hoping. That means there's still a chance. And sometimes one more try is all it takes. You don't have to be fast, you just have to keep walking. Because fluency isn't a destination, it's a decision to keep going, even when it's hard. Maybe you think you're not smart enough, that you missed your chance, that it's too late to start now. But that's not true. Your brain is wired to learn at any age. The real enemy isn't your age or your memory or your accent. It's the fear that whispers, "You're wasting your time." But you're not. Every word you try to remember is building something inside you. Every sentence you try to understand is stretching your mind. Learning English is not a race. It's a transformation. You're becoming someone stronger, braver, more open. And you don't need to be perfect to be proud. You just need to keep going. Keep whispering words to yourself when no one hears. Keep watching videos even when you understand only 20%. Because that 20% becomes 40%, then 60%. Then one day, someone will speak to you, and your answer will flow naturally. Not because of a miracle, but because you never stopped showing up, even when it felt useless, even when it felt lonely, even when no one clapped for you. Your effort matters, more than you think, more than they told you. You've probably compared yourself to others, someone who speaks fluently, someone younger, someone with a perfect accent, and you told yourself, "I'll never be like them." But what if you're not supposed to be? What if your English journey is yours for a reason? Different, slower, deeper. Some people learn with speed, others learn with soul. You're building something solid, not something quick. You're not memorizing, you're transforming. Comparison kills progress, because you're not starting at the same place. You don't have the same story, but you have the same right to succeed. So stop watching others. Start watching your own growth, even if it's invisible right now. Fluency is not just in the words you say. It's in the courage to speak when you're afraid. It's in the silence you use to listen and learn. It's in the pride of understanding one more sentence today than yesterday. Celebrate your version of success, because it's real, because it's yours, because you earned it, and nobody can take that from you, not even your own doubts. Remember why you started, not because someone forced you, but because deep inside you wanted something more. More opportunities, more connection, more confidence. You dreamed of traveling, meeting people, understanding movies, singing songs. You wanted to feel proud when you spoke, to understand jokes without subtitles, to write emails without Google Translate. You wanted to stop pretending, to really belong. That dream still lives inside you. It didn't die. It just got tired. But tired dreams still breathe. They just need you to believe again. You don't need motivation every day. You need a reason. And you have one. The old you who started this, they still believe in you. Honor that version of you, because they were brave enough to begin. Now, you be brave enough to continue. Even when it's slow, even when it's boring, even when it's messy. You didn't come this far to stop now. If you failed before, good. Yes, you heard right, good. Because it means you tried. It means you cared. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the path to it. Nobody becomes fluent without failing hundreds of times. Pronouncing things wrong, forgetting basic words, saying something embarrassing. It's normal. It's necessary. It's how we learn. Children fail every day when learning to talk, and they never quit. Why should you? The pain of failure is real, but so is the growth that comes after. The key is not to avoid failure. It's to fail forward, to walk with bruises, to keep studying with doubt, to keep speaking with fear. Because fluency doesn't come to the fearless, it comes to the faithful, the ones who show up broken and build themselves anyway, word by word, day by day, failure by failure. You might think it's too late, that you should have learned this years ago, that your time has passed. But here's the truth. Your time is now. Not when you were younger, not when life was easier. Now, in this moment of decision. Because the future is built from today's choices. And today, you can choose to begin again. Not from zero, but from experience. You know what doesn't work. You know where you got stuck. And now, you get to do it smarter, more focused, more real. Forget the past. It doesn't define you. The best time to learn was yesterday. The second best time is now. Start again. Not because you failed, but because you're stronger, wiser, hungrier. And because you finally know it's never too late until you believe it is. One conversation can change your life. That moment when someone speaks to you in English and you respond. Maybe your words are simple. Maybe your grammar is messy. But they understand you, and you understand them. That's the magic. It's not about speaking perfectly. It's about connecting. That feeling is electric, like something inside you unlocks. You see it in their eyes. They get you. And suddenly, all those hours, all that effort feels worth it. That moment will come. Not someday, but sooner than you think, if you keep showing up. Keep practicing. Keep believing that every boring exercise is building something powerful. One day, you'll have that conversation. And when you do, you'll cry, smile, laugh. Because it won't feel like magic. It'll feel like proof that you did it. You don't need more talent. You need more faith in yourself, in the process, in the tiny steps that feel invisible. Because learning English isn't a gift, it's a skill. And skills are built, not born. The secret is not studying harder, it's studying consistently. It's doing the small things even when they feel silly. Reading out loud, repeating phrases, writing your thoughts. watching the same video 10 times. That's not weakness, that's training. And every champion trains, not when they feel good, but when they feel like giving up. Be your own champion. Train like someone who already believes in the future version of you, because one day you'll look back and thank yourself for not quitting, even when it hurt. The most powerful word you can say is yet. I don't understand, yet. I can't speak fluently, yet. I keep making mistakes, yet. That one word changes everything. It gives you space. It gives you grace. It reminds you that you're in process, that your current struggle is